again for sharing with us. I really pray you were blessed by the sermon today, the message I just said to the team. We're going to have to make sure that we do follow up on our midweek. I am so grateful, and we welcome you to this time of sharing. Myself, Bishop Spears, of course, and Sister Chris, Farrah Williams. Lord Jesus, my mind is still in the heavens. I do want to encourage you. This has really been exciting. I really have enjoyed sharing with our children and our youth, and I pray that as parents you allow them to participate in this segment. It's always just really, really good. Of course, today we're focusing on the scriptural text that the sermon came from today in 1 Kings chapter 17, verses 17 through 24. We really are excited about it. And one of the areas that is so clear is comprehension. We've been really spending a lot of time about that. Even as we communicate differently, as we share, it's so important that our babies, our children, our youth, and of course even young adults as well, but our babies, our children, and our youth really understand what it means to comprehend the text. And so I really want to encourage you as parents to share with them even beyond in terms of the message. Ms. Clara, thank you so much for the sacrifice you provide for doing this time with us, and it's just always so amazing. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Bishop. You talk about comprehension. The Bible says all things we have to get understanding.
Yes.
And so understanding starts in our mind.
Right.
And I was thinking, just reflecting on the word for this morning, and you've been referencing the upper room.
Yes.
And the importance of prayer. And I think our children have to understand that even though we might be small or young, that we can still have a relationship with God. We can talk to Him. We can tell Him what we want.
Amen.
If we understand that it all starts in our mind, we have to love on God.
Amen.
And we have to learn about God so that we can develop a relationship with Him.
One of the things that's exciting, the Bible is so, in one terminology, peppered with people who started believing in God and in Jesus Christ at an early age. And so it's always powerful because our children, our babies who begin to believe in Christ, Jesus, early, it has a lot to do with the level of kind of participation or initiative that a parent shows. And so I really encourage parents often to make sure that your relationship with God or with Jesus or with the Holy Spirit ought to spill over into the life of your children. And so I really am encouraging. I mean, you look at the Bible talks about David being young. The Bible talks about Josiah, who was only 8 years old. I mean, these are individuals who started their walk of faith with the Lord at an early age. And so even in that process, comprehension is so important. And what is amazing is I've discovered that there were babies, there are children, maybe not so much infants, but children who have heard the voice of God, who've experienced God, have had encounters with God, and they hear from Him at an early age. And that's so powerful because it says that there are some people that God is going to use even in their generation to come, in terms of when they are leading the world and they're giving leadership to communities like ours and to cities like ours, to states like ours, to nations like ours. But that relationship that will be built, forged together between them and God is so important. And it's great that they get to know Him at an early age. I don't know if you remember, but I remember prayers like, now I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Those were some of the early prayers that parents taught, grandparents taught, and I think it's so important. Amen.
So too, Bishop, in fact, those simple prayers can be built upon, and years later, I like what you said when you said that it starts at home. Parents really are our first teacher.
Amen.
Elder Bell alluded to that this morning. The down road is all to be at home.
Amen.
You know, and so then our parents become everything
Right.
to us. And so modeling that prayer life, even when it's simple prayer like that, can make a difference down the road.
And you know what's awesome? I've seen even on Facebook, I've seen some parents who are doing some amazing things. I saw parents who were helping their children learn to cook, and then those that are helping them with learning to do projects. I was just like, man, that is so amazing. You know, when we were younger growing up, you know, we weren't able to capture those moments. You know, can you imagine seeing me up under a car, helping to change oil and change tires and all? I mean, if I hadn't learned that, you know, I wouldn't know how to do that. I pray that I don't have to do it anytime soon. But it was a great, great lesson. It's a great tool for children today. And I'm watching parents and children connect so creatively, you know, and that's so important, because those are valuable lessons that will carry them for a lifetime. And so, life skills, amen. And so that's really, really powerful. You know, that text is powerful. 1 Kings chapter 17, verse 17. The Bible doesn't say what the age of that little boy was. And I'm trying to pull that from the message that the boy was evidently small enough, maybe large, but small enough for his mom to carry him, you know, to bring him to Elijah, which meant that perhaps he was a young, could have been, I don't know if he was a toddler, I'm sure he was probably past that, because maybe there were places where he walked, you know. But what was exciting was that he's in the text, and he's in that verse, he's in that passage, so he has something that we need. And so I think that word that says that the boy died, but he came back to life. It's a good, great word for children that have had some bad experiences. You know, sometimes life doesn't kill us, it doesn't cause death to us, but life will have you put on a stall or at a pause because of life choices you make. And so I'm encouraging the fact that the Lord was able to resuscitate through Elijah or restore him, says to every young person, God can help you put your life back together.
Yes, he can. But we have to learn how to entreat God. We have to learn how to approach him. And I thought with you, Bishop, something I wanted to share, something that we all have in our homes.
Yes.
And of course, boys and girls, I don't even know what this is. It's a cell phone.
Yes.
But the significance of the cell phone is that we can text our family and friends.
Right.
We can research information on Google, but then we can talk to people, right? We can have a face-to-face even now with technology, FaceTime. But I use this as a symbol because we can talk to God just like we talk to each other, like I'm talking to you right now, dialoguing. We can do that same thing to God. There's a telephone in our bosom.
Yes, Lord.
It's in our heart. What I'm saying, friends, is our mind and heart have the opportunity to speak to God. When we verbalize it,
yes,
it's a great expression to Him. And we can tell Him what we want. Yes.
amen. You know, and that is so key, because in communicating with God, children don't have to talk to God the way an adult does. I mean, in terms of their language or how they structure a prayer, the real truth is that prayer is important, although they may or may not pray with the same language that you and I pray with. Our language comes from experience. Their language of communication comes from what their parents have told them about the ability to talk to God. And so that's really important. But I think it's important also to make sure you don't have to try to model your prayer after your parents. You can really just talk to God in a normal language, created. And I really believe that God appreciates those kind of conversations. God doesn't have to have us to pray, as loud as I get sometimes. Amen. But it's so powerful that they're able to talk to Him.
That's right. I've been hearing this commercial just about every day. We're all in this together.
Yes.
But the good news for me in that is that we're always covered by God. He never sleeps. He never slumbers. You can call Him up and just talk to Him.
Amen.
Like what you just said, we don't have to have them. They're not special words.
Yes.
God is supposed us to love Him and talk to Him from our heart. If nothing more than God, I love you.
Amen.
And please help me today.
Amen.
It can be a simple request, but I want to encourage the friends that are listening to love God. You said this in your word this morning. I jotted it down. Make it a priority.
Right.
To hear God, it should be our main focus. And then to serve God, it should be our desire.
To serve.
To be young people for God. The Bible uses children.
Yes.
He uses adults. He uses anybody in every different position. And I thank you for your teaching this morning. It's really blessed me.
Well, they have a couple of initiatives, places like Young Life, they have YMCA, all of these different areas kind of teach principles so that children can learn. And so we've got to be creative in our efforts of helping them to do that. And as we notice their love for God, we've got to give them time and attention, so that they're able, they're identifying that they love the Lord, they appreciate God, and we've got to do our level best to make sure. So I really want to encourage our children, listen, you can be any and everything that God intends for you to be, and your dreams of what you desire can come to pass for you. I really believe that God is able to make a unique difference in your life. And God is so powerful, God is able to use you as a vessel for Him so that He is able to use your witness and your testimony to win other believers. And so there are young children who are your age, school age, and those kids that you play with, and you text and talk and Instagram and all those stuff. You can share your faith and cause some amazing things to happen. And I'm really excited because over the next week, we're going to begin to talk about how we can communicate in terms of keeping ministry going. I really want to celebrate, of course, Elder Cherie Timms and Sister Tiffany Neely, who will start doing virtual ministries, from a technological pace. Our young adults are going to do some stuff. Of course, our men and our women are going to do some things. And so we're really excited about that. And so I'm really trying to encourage parents to allow your children to participate because it's going to be fun, it's going to be wonderful, and it's going to be exciting.
Still connect in this virtual world.
Amen.
There are so many ways that we can still connect, and I'm encouraged by that. We grow from each other. We say iron sharpens iron. We learn when we're able to connect and fellowship with one another.
Amen. Well, listen, we want to encourage you to have a great day. Let this Sunday be a blessing for you. And remember, according to God's Word, God is able to bring you back from any situation. God is able to provide you with life, and God is able to step in and be your friend and your partner, and He'll bless you. The more you learn about Him, the better your life will be. And I'm so encouraged that we have this segment every Sunday. And I want to thank you as parents and thank you as children and youth for joining in with us. I want to send out shout-outs to school teachers, those that are doing principals, administrators who are doing some amazing things. I'm watching now parents and teachers and administrators have parades and doing some amazing things in classrooms, reading books. Just doing everything within their power to make sure that you still learn. And so we're excited about that. I believe that the best is just beginning to happen in your life. You're going to be a great student. You are a great student You're going to do very well. You're going to accomplish much. I speak that into you today, that you are blessed, that the Lord loves you, your parents love you, your church loves you, and your pastor loves you. Have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Peace.